Ladies and gentlemen, Mogul Media TV in the streets. We have an entrepreneur. Let us know who you are.
Celebrity eyewear designer and stylist, Stevie Boi. STEVIEBOI.
Now, we welcome all walks of entrepreneurs on our show. What is it that you design?
Eyewear. And now I'm working on clothing and accessories. Shout out to Boy Toy Rocks and Pink Accessories for making these pieces for me. Boy Toy Rocks makes gloves. I make sunglasses. I make skinny jeans now. I'm also making corsets for women. And I'm also working on the Life brand right now, which also just came out the 15th of this month, April. But I'm working on extending the Life brand to like water, camping supply, even tires. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm working on so many different pieces for my Life brand.
Now, what made you start with sunglasses?
Sunglasses, it really started from just my imagination in general. I have a humongous, disturbing, little demonic imagination, and I try to incorporate a lot with, how can I say this? Eyewear. I try to incorporate a lot with eyewear, like different styles, different accessorizing. I just usually use my eyewear as a base to figure out what I'm gonna wear. And that's the best way to explain it. But it really all came from inspiration such as Dreams and the Addams Family, Grace Jones, my mom. We all very edgy and different, so those are my biggest inspirations.
Now, I noticed in a short amount of time you're out, a lot of celebrities in the industry have gotten attention to it. Like, who's some of the people that style some of your clothes and hot shades?
Who are?
Yeah.
Eva Marcel Pickford, Angela Love, known as Lola Monroe, Rashida, Trina, Little Kim, Young Jock. The list goes on. I actually always freeze up after a certain amount of people. But
well, we know it's out there. I see the hypothesis on Twitter. Matter of fact, what is your Twitter, by the way?
Twitter.com/SBShades. SB Shades, SB Shades with S.
What are some of the keys to your success to being an entrepreneur?
That's a good question. I think some keys are being financially set. Don't walk into something without being financially set. And also just being a little bit, be very secure with yourself, because you're going to meet different people. You're going to meet very interesting people. You're going to meet very, not ignorant, but just, you know, out there people. You're going to meet different people. So going very comfortable, going financially set, and also going with a state of mind that you can make it and that you can do anything. And trust me, you'll be an entrepreneur like overnight. Trust me, it works for anyone.
And how long you been doing this?
I've only been doing it now for about 9 months.
Do you have any advice for anybody that wants to get into this very exciting business?
Well, if you want to get into the business of fashion, definitely realize that there's always going to be someone bigger and better. And they may sound like a little bit of, just think of someone bigger and better. Never always put yourself as the best. Think of yourself as the best, but don't show it. Basically, I'm saying is to be very humble, because there's always going to be that person that's more accomplished, more experienced, and you have to always come to it very humble, because when you get in the real fashion industry, not just the college shows or those type of shows, when you get in the real fashion industry, the tents and all that, you're going to definitely see why you should be so humble and also be very aware of your surroundings. You'll meet different people, you'll meet new people, you meet old people. You have to be humble, and also, like I said earlier, financially set. It definitely helps you.
Is there anybody you would like to work with in the near future?
Yes, Grace Jones. If I work with Grace Jones, I would probably die. I would probably just pass out. She is one of the biggest inspirations in the world to me. She is one person I would probably jump off a building for. I love her. She's a big deal to me, Grace Jones. Mwah! Love you, Grace.
Shout out to Grace Jones if you're watching. Have you had any crazy encounters along your journey to success?
Yes, I have. I had many, but few. And some of the crazy encounters I had were not personal. And I finally had one personal one, and it didn't break me as it should have or should have, you know, broken me, but it did affect me in some aspect, but I didn't let it get to my heart or my art or my passion for what I do. So I just let it go and I moved on. But you know what, it's always, when you're in situations, you know, coming out different or coming into a world of fashion or business or anything like that, you're always going to have someone that's trying to hold you back, especially with anything you try to do. So just, you know, have a positive crowd around you. I'm trying to make sure I word this right, but have a very selective but positive crowd around you, and it will make a big difference.
The negative people can break you.
Negative people can break you. That wasn't a problem. It wasn't someone that was negative. It was just someone that I found out that didn't really want to work with me, but worked with me for so long, and that could definitely affect you on, you know, a lot. To find out someone really didn't like you or didn't really want to support you, they were trying to just support themselves. Basically, use me for what the fuck they want to use me for.
Do you have a target range for your fashion line?
No. I usually say if you don't like it, then don't buy it. And if you don't like it, then buy it from someone that does like it. That's the best way to put it.
Now I noticed your sunglasses is a little different. Like, is it very labor intense on producing a pair of shades?
Labor intense, I would say depends. It depends what type of shades you order, what type of shades you want to customize, even what type of corset you want to customize, or knee pad or eye patches. I do all that too. But it depends on how much detail you want put into it, what color, what size, what shape, what spikes, the studs, things like that. So it really depends on what you want, the attributes of the shades or the product that you're asking for.
So this is a custom detailed operation.
This is more of a custom detail operation. Plus I have what's known as a retail or a whole retail. You know? So I have the different styles that you can buy off the site, but I also have a feature and option to customize.
And tell us where we can find your products again.
You can find my products at www.stevieboi.com. That's STEVIEBOI.com.
StevieBoi.com, an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.